My girlfriend went absolutely ballistic because I refused to show her explicit photos I accidentally found of my ex. Now she's threatening to leave me for having good morals, but I think the trash took itself out. U/cyberdriverx. My girlfriend, 28F, and I, 34M, were recently doing some home cleaning. While cleaning out my closet, I found my old iPod Touch. This device is from 2010, and I absolutely loved it. Stumbling upon it after all these years was like finding a time capsule, so we excitedly hooked it up to see what 2010 to 2013 me was up to. We were having a good time laughing at the tall tees, mall bought and extremely fake bling, and fitted caps I wore back then. While going through the pictures together, we stumbled across some explicit photos from an old relationship that I had forgotten were on there. Trying not to make a big deal of it, I said, "Oh crap," turned the iPod away from her, and deleted the pictures, which I thought she would understand. I was wrong. First, she playfully asked to see them, and I told her no. She knows that's messed up. Things quickly went very south from there. She started accusing me of hiding things, saying she just wanted to see what the ex looked like and that it was no big deal, and eventually started crying. I told her the pictures are from 14 years ago, and if I showed my ex's pics to her, what's to stop her from thinking I wouldn't show her pics to someone else if they complained enough? Now she accuses me of belittling her and already thinking of the next woman. Things are seriously snowballing, and I've never seen this weirdly jealous and nosy side of her before. We've been together for about 6 months but have been on and off friends with benefits for about 2 years. She knows I do not have patience for childish behavior like this, so I kicked her out of my apartment. She called me a jerk and said she needed to think about our relationship. I told her that if she wanted to break up over something as trivial as this, then we shouldn't have gotten together in the first place. I know I was right not to show her the pictures, and I believe the tears were a manipulation tactic, but I'm absolutely stumped as to why she tried so hard to see them. I figured maybe this sub could provide some insight into this utter madness. Edit. I've known her for 2.5 years. We met in school, and we've never had any problems whatsoever. She's one of the few people I've ever instantly clicked with. We started hanging out shortly after meeting, and things got physical. She explained that she was only interested in a casual thing, and I agreed. It worked out well. I backed off when she started seeing somebody, and she did the same when I got involved with someone else. There were no hard feelings, and everything was great. About 6 months ago, we decided to give a relationship a chance. We've literally never fought and always had a great time around each other, so why not, you know? What I described in this post is the first time I've ever seen this behavior from her. I don't know if it's a mental health issue or just an aspect of her personality that emerges when she has a committed partner. I have no clue. So I'm trying to figure out if this is a one-off situation or if something's going on with her that I don't know about. Should I cut this person out of my life? And if the relationship ends, that might not even be my choice anymore. So that's where the uncertainty for me lies. Update 1. After not talking for a couple of days, she finally texted me asking why I haven't called or texted her. I told her the truth. I've been mad at her and trying to decide if I want to continue the relationship. The fact that we were having a good time 1 minute and then the next minute was pure madness reminded me of all the crap I went through with my mother as a teen, and I don't want to deal with that ever again. I had a very emotionally abusive mom who would constantly cause fights over literally nothing, think DVDs, staplers, tape measures, etc., and then kick me out of the house to show me whose goddamn house this is. So I have an extremely low tolerance for people starting up and coming at me over petty nonsense. To top it all off, my mom has since passed away, so that's another layer of things. However, I've never tried to make my issues anyone else's problem. I've told her about my mother before, so she knew all about this. She told me she didn't mean to make me feel that way, but my flat-out refusal to show her the pictures, combined with my turning away from her when I was deleting the pictures, made her feel like I was hiding things and rejecting her. I immediately called BS because I told her we were going to keep looking through the iPod. I was just deleting my ex's old pics, and she damn well knows it. In the 2+ years we've known each other, I've never given her any reason whatsoever to doubt me or think I'm a liar. I eventually got tired of texting, so I tried to call her, and she rejected the call, telling me she's not ready to speak yet. I told her I'm done texting, so call me when she's ready to talk, and I quit replying. She started sending me angrier and angrier messages when I wouldn't reply. F you. This is controlling. What the F is wrong with texting? Go F your red-headed ex. She then sent a picture of an action figure that had been broken apart. I immediately knew who it was. Prison Mike. It was freaking Prison Mike. He was innocent in all this. You see, much like myself and a lot of you, she loves The Office. So for her birthday this year, I hunted down and 3D printed a 1/12 scale Prison Mike head and little mug, combined it with a Two-Face figure body, and spent a week painting it. I then printed out a backdrop of the conference room, as well as pictures of the main cast, except Andy, I hate him, and made a diorama with standees of them in it for the Prison Mike figure. All combined, the project took about 2 weeks to make, but it was fun. When I gave it to her, she went nuts, hugging me, kissing me, calling me sweet, and saying it was one of the most thoughtful things someone had ever given her. Now she's taken a hammer to it. I'm done. I don't know what the hell her problem is. And like Phil Collins, I don't care anymore. Property destruction, whether hers or mine, for any reason, especially revenge, is automatically game over for me. I'm shocked, annoyed, and confused, but still, Thank you all for your interest and responses. Please pour one out for Prison Mike, he was truly de belle of de ball.